What's up, guys? Welcome back. Squid Game 2 is out. Haven't watched it yet. Watched the first one and loved it. And I drew like the square guard and like the main boss guy with the mask. Never drew the main character. So because I wasn't that good at portraits, really, then maybe I'm a bit better. So let's try 456 Sun Ji Hung. So landscape page. Use a pencil, use an eraser, hit pause if we go too fast. I'm going close up, like his face will take up most. We'll just head and shoulders. Okay, some of that green tracksuit top that he has. So, downturned, sad looking eyes. Like diagonal top eyelids that kind of join his eyebrow anyway. Stop talking and draw. Go. Center point of my page is about here. Come up a little bit. You could do the eyes in the halfway, but you'd fit less of his shoulders. But say that's the center point, right? I'll come up a little, just above the halfway, and start his eyes. So we're going to go real. So we'll go that way. Very diagonal. And then his top eyelid comes over this and very sharply down, right? Distinct. Right, and he got some wrinkles back here. So like, he's not a young fish. Go that way. Okay. And then his bottom eyelid line curves around here. Up into this corner here, like that. So, iris coming out from under this, touches the bottom eyelid a little, comes back up here. Pupil, center here. Get it as centered as you can. And then like a little sort of bottom eyelid line, sort of eyelashes down there. He's got like bags underneath his eyes and stuff as well, so he's tired looking. You would be, wouldn't you? Just maybe darken up his top eyelid line a little bit. So eyebrow just above, just start with some dashes there, and then we'll go this away and down. I think there's like a little sort of line in there, sort of for his nose, kind of ish. Kind of where his nose starts. So the eyebrow, hairy again, just on the back there. And then we'll just bring it back to the front. Add some texture to it, maybe. And then his temple, actually, like, so he's got this bulging sort of temple that goes around his forehead here. Like this light little curved section around his eye. So, other eye is pretty much the same, sort of. So, eye width, measure that, go over that much, and that'll be the other tear duct. So you can fit an eye in between your two eyes. Standard human proportion. Okay? So, again, we do it again, just like a mirror image. Now, it doesn't have to be exact. Most people have one eye bigger than the other, you know, so it's, you know, you're not trying to get it exactly the same size. And in fact, I think, yeah, this eyelid's slightly different. it's like it's mostly the same. But you know, I'm just saying, don't worry if it's like slightly off. Some people get real hung up on eyes being like perfectly the same. They don't have to be. Like they should be like the same height, maybe, you know, and distance apart and stuff. And then his tear duct just here. And the bottom eyelid curves around there. And again, we got like some bags underneath the eye, and like a bottom sort of eyelash thing. Iris. Just coming down here. Right, and his pupil somewhere in the middle. And his tear duct just in there. And then eyebrow again. So like starting with sort of hair sort of going that way. And then it just seems to hook up this way. Down the back. Textures on it. And we have those sort of eyelid sort of lines that he has. Those. This part of his eyebrow kind of sticks out a good bit. And then his kind of nose area. Just there. He's got like a little wrinkle coming across here. Right, so in terms of nose, we'll go down and add just 2 curves for nostrils, just about the level here. Looking like Voldemort, but we'll bring this across the middle. And then his nostril kind of flares here on the side. There. And then curving around this way. Right, and so he's got like a fairly long straight nose. It just goes like there and then around sort of this way. But you don't want to draw too much when it comes to noses because it can get a bit weird. He does have kind of a wide bridge on his nose, so it's not like, it's kind of like that. And then he has some lines just on like the side of his cheek Okay, and maybe that's enough. Noses are always hard. It's because they're kind of shaded objects, really. There's not a lot of lines on them. Now, so he has a small enough mouth, downturned small mouth, and it kind of starts underneath here. Go like there. So I'm doing it like underneath this white part of his eye. Right, so then and there's top lip, fairly small now. And then the bottom lip. So it's like his cheek and then the top lip sort of thing there. It's fairly pointy there in the middle of his lip. Right, and then chin, just here. Now he has like loads of stubble. Not loads everywhere, but like enough that you would want to draw it in, right? So say, I'm right with his mouth, aren't I? Yeah. There. So he's got like all this sort of individual kind of hair. And then some coming along here as well. It actually does make a difference. That's funny. It's funny how certain things make a character. Right, so then his jaw goes out that way, and then it curves around dips slightly in. Then we have his cheekbone that sticks out a little bit. It just goes like in there. He's quite a skinny dude, right? So his cheekbones stick out a fair bit. Right, and we go sort of in for his hair then on this side. Starts to become his sort of sideburn and stuff here, like his hairline. And this is sort of hair then here. So this would be his ear sticking out, so it goes sort of out this way. Very high cheekbones. Right, his other ear. This ear is different. That's unusual. So this one's kind of straight, but this ear bumps out a bit. What happened to you to make your ear different, bro? It's interesting the things you notice. Right, and then like ear lines. Easiest way, letter J. But of course, a little extra will never go wrong. Do 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 do. His top lip's kind of pointier there. Okay. So, hair. So he's got like a little fringe that comes on the front. So this goes this way, right? And then you start to get these sort of hair spikes. Right, and we'll do this as simply as we can. How far down do we go? And there's then like single sort of strands that come down from there all around sort of this bumping. So that's like the front fringe part. He's got like 3 separate sections to his hair. So like one goes that way, one goes that way. And there's like a little bump here. Tricky guy to draw, I must say. But when, like I said, when Squid Game came out first, no way I could draw this. It's amazing. If you do one thing, like, over and over, the difference it makes. Just keep practicing. And we're just coming around, so his hair kind of sticks out. I'm like talking. Sorry if you can hear my kids in the background, by the way. They're being really loud. Texture's all here. Okay, yeah, that looks like him. Amazing. Okay. So his neck, he hasn't got the biggest neck, so it just goes there, there, and then some like standard neck muscle stuff. And an Art.Simple. And then we got his Squid Game green collar. Tracky collar here. Edge line coming down. And then the t-shirt just comes, seems like across this way. This photo may be photoshopped because that looks weird in the photo. No, that's okay. Curving around. Does that look like him? And then like shoulder. So like if you're wondering like how wide shoulders are, they're the width of his face. Like your collarbone is about the same length as your face. So it kind of goes down that way then. So like a face width will bring it to like the edge of your collarbone sort of thing for a male. Male shoulders are like 3 faces across on average. So four, 5, 6. Song Ji never say it. Song Ji Hun from Squid Game 2. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.